Good evening, Julian McBain here. Excuse me. Good evening, Entropians. Julian McBain here. And as you can see, we are now on planet Toulan. So, the story so far is that I landed here last night, did just a tiny fraction of the exploring. So, like, I found the dam. This is literally all I've got. The Citadel, which is where you land, and the dam. That's it. That's all I got. Nothing more. So, there's an immediate quest here. There's a couple of people, Belial, and then the terminals are up here on the dais. You have the teleporter, which I love the effect of the teleporter. I gotta say that. The whole kind of mana scattering, although it's probably supposed to be electrons or something like that, that's very cool. But I want to say that the terminals here look really cool too. Like, this is the trade terminal. I haven't actually seen what's in here for... Well, of course, this is going to be pretty simple, but... These are the basic... armor. Look at the detail on these. I mean, they're not any different than any other TT armor, but the detail on this, I would have come all the way out here just to wear this armor when I first started. So let's see what they have for weapons. So you've got the Saura T101, which I think is a rifle. It is. Yeah, it's no different than the Omegaton, or excuse me, the Solomeda Nixo. The Ophidian Blade, which is basically, it's not quite as good as the Castarian Blade on Calypso. What's the... It's still 15 TT. The Hujum, is this a pistol? That actually looks kind of interesting. Yep, that's a pistol. World's weirdest looking pistol. And a very practical looking knife, actually. That's the Finder, that's the Excavator. The Refiner is the same. Survey probes don't change. The Besh Scanner, this is probably your, yeah, this is your Investifo. I don't use distractors and decoys and that crap. Look at this! And this is your, oh, that's the same. That's the same. I don't know what this is, though. What is this? Sophisticated healing device that incorporates latest Nawa technologies. Okay, so this is a FAP. So if that's a FAP, what's this? This is also a FAP. Okay, fair enough. We don't care about this, and then, I mean, nano cubes, loot collection pills. This armor is freaking amazing. I may pick up just a set just for the looks. But okay, we're going to come down here. We're going to do some of the early quests. See where it leads us. The one thing is as I was walking around, they don't let you use vehicles. And that just blows my mind. No vehicles? Welcome, Kenichi, to Planet Toulan. Alon Wasalon. No time to talk, I'm busy regulating the spaceport. Have you met Salam yet? He'll sit you on your way. No, not yet. Can you please direct me to Salam? He's just down the road. I've pointed him out on your map. Press it. Okay, thanks. So Salam is over here. I'm hoping they open it up to vehicles, because I was walking around and it takes, I mean, Toulan is not huge. It really isn't. Let's just take kind of a look at the whole planet. I mean, let's face it, this is not a big planet. Even walking, I could probably explore the whole thing in under a day. But I don't feel like walking the whole way. So I'm hoping that as we explore, we're going to get more options. I'm supposed to be going this way, apparently. Supposed to find this guy Salam. I mean, the detail work on this is gorgeous. Are you even human, dude? I'll take that as a no. You're probably native to this area. Nice sword, though. Welcome to Toulan. Now then, young one. Hope your journey on the beautiful world of Toulan wasn't too hectic, eh? Actually, at one point there was a... waving his hand. Good, good. You don't need to get into too much detail. Now then, my name is Salam, and I'm here to make sure you know all you need to know about this magnificent planet. So let's start your debrief. Do you know why you're here? I'm going to quickly just make sure I'm keeping track of my time. Something about recolonizing the planet? Exactly. You're here because we need to rebuild Toulan into its past glory. Once an immensely powerful sultanate, Toulan is today a mere shadow of its past self. 600 years ago, the Great War took place between the Narians, spiritual creatures with extraordinary Nawa manipulation powers, and the Inzians like yourself. Would like to know the details? Yes, I'd like to know more. You mentioned Nawa? The life force of Toulan. We'll get into the details in a bit. Now, this apocalyptic war was caused by the greed of the two races, fueled by the fight to control Nawa. But while Nawa energy has the power to create and flourish, its abuse led to the destruction of the splendor of the land. The Inzians were nearly made extinct, and the Inarians were sent to another dimension, locked behind a sealed veil and kept out of Toulan. To make the planet whole again, the Safians, the perfect race of people and numbering less than a dozen, began to rebuild the planet, a process that had to start with the rebuilding of the Inzian race. The Safians came up with a technology that allowed them to send Inzians to the planet, incorporating into each person a Nawa core to allow for the cultivation and manipulation of Nawa energy. That's the device you feel planted just under the skin of your right hand. Don't worry, the itch goes away after a few days. Haha. Ahem, anyway, as part of the new batch of mortal Inzians colonizing the planet, you are here to rebuild the nation's past magnificence. And what are you? You don't seem very Inzian-like. So, obviously, this is the same quest you give to native Toulanians. And he doesn't know I'm from Calypso, so it's not like Arcadia. Ah, you noticed the incredibly smooth skin. Well done. I am Jeef, the product race of the war. Because Nawa power was used for evil, the backlash of energy mutated a large number of Inzians to varying degrees, creating, well, us. You'll find out soon enough that my people aren't welcome throughout many parts of Toulan. But here in Al Nahar, we are an incredibly important part of the society, especially in Guardian Village, the one and only important city of Al Nahar just across the dam. No other city exists here at all. Ahem. Now moving on to Nawa. Are you aware of the capabilities of the mystical energy? I know that it powers life on Toulan and is used to make up some magnificent weapons. More than weapons, Nawa is the basis of our civilization, whether the good or the evil. So of course you have to have the choice between the two sides. I very much hope you will pick the former. You know, to a certain extent, this kind of reminds me of Dune. So what should my first step be? Take yourself over to the Citadel up the hill where you'll find Belial. Oh, we've seen him. I'll point his location on your map. You can view it by hitting M. He'll explain what needs to happen next. Okie dokie. Apparently he has a daily. He might have more quests later. I have to say they did a really good job with the visual experience here. I mean, obviously this is Arabic or pseudo-Arabic. It's just very well done. Belial. Welcome, Kenichi. You have arrived just in time. We need an extra hand to help us take out those tabs and Sunjuk juveniles infesting the Citadel area. Are you ready to hunt some? Yeah, okay. Good. Use the weapon I gave you and take out 5 tabs and 5 Sunjuk juveniles. Then come back and see me. Remember, you can always sell your loot to the trade terminals and buy more ammo to use items. I already know how to use the inventory. Thank you. Okay, so what did he give us? A pistol. By the looks. Yep, that is a pistol. Okay. I can pick up what they're putting down. So let's be into the correct active set. And we'll drop our pistol into there. So 5 tabs and 5 Sunjuk juveniles. What's that? Oh, tab. Okay, good. I'm not in armor. Yeah, you can see some of the hunting I did last night. What is that? A Quafaz old? Quafaz old. It's not really what I wanted to do. Looks kind of cool. An aggressive reptilian predator who made his way up the Nahar hundreds of years ago to survive the famine-swept Kefar Desert of the time. He surprises his prey with lightning-fast leap attacks. That's cool. I mean, obviously 5 tabs aren't going to take much time at all. And remember, I am not a brand new player, so my skills are going to be considerably higher than expected. Okay, wait a second. You actually require a little more power than that. He has quite a bit of hit points for a level 1. Like, quite a bit of hit points for a level 1. That's 4 tabs. 5. Okay, so that's one group. That's another tab. More tabs. Nothing on the Sunjuk. That's surprising. See if we can avoid this guy. Because the Sunjuk are down here. I ran into them when I was kind of doing the initial exploration. I want to know what this big blue area is. Spoiler alert, it's all water. But it's different water. And by different water, I mean different water. I mean, I literally haven't figured out what the difference between it is, but I have seen it, and it is in fact water. But the Sunjock are over here. Let's see if I can manage to do this without killing myself. Stop laughing. That's interesting. I mean, look at these water pools. The water flowing out of the citadel, which kind of makes me nervous. I don't want to be swimming in that, I don't think. Who knows what's in that water flow? It's just kind of randomly coming out of there. There's probably raw sewage in there. Blech! This is gonna suck. Ah! Cliff jumper. Okay, those are tabs. There they are. Sunjock. Sunjock juvenile young. That's interesting, the fact that they're juvenile youngs. Like on Calypso, they're either juveniles or they're youngs. They're not both. And let's take a moment. Default Sunjock juvenile young. This friendly reptile, also called the moving rock, easily blends in with its surroundings. Despite its slow pace, it's often used as a mount by chief bandits who rely on the creature's faithfulness and love of exotic fruits. It's basically a peony. Damn it. No, I want... There! Oh, it's unreachable. Why are they all unreachable? It's like, dude, I want to finish this mission. What the hell? Unreachable. The tabs are all reachable. I don't need tabs. I got a basic leather extractor out of this. Still flipping unreachable. You two are the only two I need. You bleeding living rocks. There's one. They're apparently aquaphiles. Well done, back to Belial. Okay. That's interesting. Gotta climb the hills. I love all of the ruins. They did a fantastic job with the visuals of this planet. Like, I would expect to find this level of visuals in a modern game. Now, admittedly, now this would be considered mobile level, but for when this was made, This was top of the line. Like, I'm pretty sure I could play, and I've seen some experimental Entropia mobile stuff, and I don't know how they were emulating it, but this is some high quality stuff for the time when it was made. And yeah, I see this level of graphics in Android and iPhone type games. It's fine. I'm not going to bitch about that. Keep in mind, I remember back when Half-Life was considered like above standard graphics. Okay, guys. Yeah, I've been around that long. I remember when DOS was considered, you know, Windows was amazing, and you know, 3.11. So give me a break on that. But this is just beautiful. Well done. You can keep the weapon in for your trouble, and here's some more ammo. Have you met Labiba the healer yet? She's down there at the dam entrance. I'll point to her out on your map. You can view it by pressing M. I've already re-key mapped that. Okay, so I gotta go to the dam, which I have been to before. That's the dam. And it's flipping gorgeous. No, like, seriously, it's flipping gorgeous. So we're gonna go down there. We're gonna talk to Labiba, who I have seen. I just wish I could take my hover pod. I mean, seriously. Or even in my truck. I understand the whole Nawa energy thing is kind of a key component of Toulan. But why doesn't it allow the use of vehicles? I mean, they could have created a whole bunch of, like, Dune-inspired vehicles for this. But instead they just kind of disallowed the use of them. And I don't know if it's, like, universal or if you can unlock them or anything like that. But I'm kind of flabbergasted by the fact that they don't allow vehicles. I don't understand the why. Why would they make that particular decision? But there she is. I wasn't sure if my mob was following me because that... Oh, that one's closer to her. Okay. There's some burning rocks there I didn't notice before. Let's just kind of check that out for a minute. I love how it doesn't burn us. Oh, there's two of them. Ah, I know who you are. Belial told me about you. How did he tell you about me? Seems like you're one hell of a shot. Thanks, I always seek adventure. Can you let me know where I should go next? First, I want to teach you how to sweat the creatures of Toulan. Sweating is the activity of extracting coded life essence known as vibrant sweat from living creatures. You can stack it and sell it to others. And it's an activity that doesn't cost anything to do. Just focus your determination. Open your inventory. Equip your sweating tool, the VSE Mark 1. Then target the creature and operate the tool. Yeah, I know how to sweat mobs. 200 vibrant sweat. Ugh. Really? I mean, I'm not thrilled. This is ridiculous. He can't honestly damage me all that much. I can't even. Did I just freeze up? Okay, tell you what. Give it a second to catch up. Well, that's a really pretty shade of blue. Hmm. This pistol's kind of cool. Okay, tell you what, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take a break. When we come back, I'm gonna have all the sweat this quest requires already taken care of, because watching me sweat mobs for an hour is not gonna be fun. I mean, I don't see the point in making you watch that, so I'm gonna just kind of stop here. And yeah. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please like, share, and subscribe down below. I really appreciate all the support everyone's given me so far. Please make sure you check out my website, www.mcbainmanor.com. Can you tell I've been drinking? And if you really like what I'm doing, please think about donating. You can find my donor box at donorbox.org/McBainManor. Thanks a lot, everyone. All those links are in the description below. Have a wonderful evening.